Tip number 68 from the book 501 Contractor Tips, and this is one of my favorites. Have a positive mental attitude. It's kind of a no-brainer. Realistically, I shouldn't even need to make a video on this, but this is for those of you who either think you have a positive mental attitude and everything's great, or those of you who don't even know what a positive mental attitude is, and there are some of you out there. If your customers view you as a negative person, you're probably not going to get very many recommendations or referrals. You should always have an upbeat, positive mental attitude, even if you need to fake it around your customers. And I hate to say it, but sometimes if you can fake it enough, you'll actually start to develop a positive mental attitude. Now, what is a positive mental attitude? Realistically, it's the opposite of a negative attitude. Think of negative attitude, someone who is depressed, sad. A positive mental attitude, someone who's happy, joyful, caring, loving, genuinely responsive to life as something that is good. These are the people that you're going to need to want to work for, and these are the people you are going to need to hire and work with, and to do that, you are going to need to be that. A lot of times people will bring into their lives other people who are like-minded and think like they do. And this holds true to this positive mental attitude. Happy people tend to draw other happy people into their lives. Miserable people draw miserable people. They attract miserable people. This is kind of and I'm not going to say this all the time. Let's face it, there are some happy people out there that have positive mental attitudes that for whatever reason want to hang around miserable people. I've seen that before. Hey, get off the wagon here. You know, if you think you're going to change these people, give it a shot. Just don't stick with it for too long and let them drag you down into their pit, because that will happen every once in a while. I've had it happen to me. So just in a nutshell, happy people, you know, if you have a good life, and this is kind of what this book is helping you with, you know, if you have a better life, you're going to be happier. If you have a little more money, you're probably going to be a little more happier. And they say that money won't buy you happiness, but it will make you a little more comfortable, even if you're miserable. So if you're a miserable person, you want to be a little more happier, money will probably bring this happiness to you or a little more happiness into your life. If you're someone with a lot of money and you just can't ever get enough, obviously this isn't going to money's not going to bring you develop a positive mental attitude, but it will add a little comfort to your life while you're trying to figure this out. Get a couple of books. I'm trying to think of a guy, I think it was Napoleon Hill. I can't think of the other guy. They wrote a book on positive mental attitude. Just type in positive mental attitude into any search engine, see what you come up with. Any books, anything that can help you out. I'll tell you what, this is something I learned. I actually wrote a book on it, The Illusions of Happiness. And it is something that I really can say outright about happiness. And it's a choice. Happiness is always going to be a choice in your life. You can choose whether or not you want to be happy or whether or not you want to be miserable. When you have something bad happen to you, you're driving down the road, you get a flat tire, you pull up, Scott, I'm going to be late to my estimate. A flat tire, you know, I just don't have time for this, you know, and it puts you into a certain mood, and you're like, you're the rest of the day you're fighting this, and you're not really happy. You know, you got to buy a new tire. You're the money you're going to make today, you're going to have to work a couple hours just to pay for this damn tire, and it's just doesn't make you feel good. Hey, that's a choice you're making. You can have that flat tire, fix the flat tire, go on with your day, just like it never happened, or just don't let it affect you. Or you can choose to let it affect you in a negative way and choose to have it affect you in a positive way. Obviously, there are going to be things in your life that are going to happen that you're thinking, hey, how can I make How can I get any joy or satisfaction out of this? Death, divorce, taxes. I mean, this goes on and on, you know. But I'm telling you, you know, that's fine. Someone can die in your family and you can dwell on it for the rest of your life. Knock yourself out. It's your choice. You want to have a positive mental attitude? It's your choice. And I'm telling you, it's that simple most of the time. And I've been there. I've had some problems, had some tough times. Once I realized it was a choice, I can do something about it. It's only benefited my business as a contractor and helped me become a different person, a better version of myself. As time goes on, I just keep getting more and more, gathering more and more information that makes sense. And this is something that I just can't emphasize enough. A positive mental attitude can do a lot in your life. And again, it could attract people into your life that you really are looking for, but they are not in your life right now. One small change like this, and again, there are small changes in the tips in the rest of this book, can make a big difference in your life. A small change can make a big difference. And when you experience that, you're going to look and desire more small changes. Trust me.